Get some exercise in before it gets too hot. It gets hot out here, and I want to get them out early. So me and Grandma out here with them, and oh, you're looking at me. Let me turn around. The grandkids out here swimming. I know it looks far away, but I'm close enough if I need to go out there and intervene, which is not my plan today. But if I have to go in there for the grandkids, well, you know what time it is. You know what time it is. My wife has to go. She can't swim. So today is my relaxing day, so I'm off duty. So I'm not even saving kids. They said my wife has to jump in there, and then if she starts drowning, well, I might get up and do a little something. We'll see. You know what I'm saying? We'll see. As of now, Grandpa really would love to have the hammock and go to sleep out here. So a lot of families out here swimming today. So we want to make sure everybody does it safely. Unfortunately, I saw a report yesterday. So many people was lost this weekend so far in several state parks. Well, not just state parks, but in several bodies of water. We put it that way in Texas. Unfortunately, some people were lost, like I think 5 or 6 counties. So praying for those families of those people who were lost. All right. So we'll be hanging out here with the grandkids. And we walked, I don't know how long. Did you check your? I think we walked a quarter of a mile maybe. Surprised the grandkids was able to make it so easily.
Yeah, I don't know how to use this thing.
Don't just look on your phone, look at your health app, your fitness app. Real simple.
I'm busy right now.
I'll figure it out later. I'll try to figure out if I can get an app that will go on my YouTube that will keep track.
I just don't know how to use this thing on my watch. But it shows every direction and turn that we've made. But it doesn't. It counts my feet, not
Fitness app tells you how many miles you go.
everyone got to do it.
Hey, Chance. Good morning. It's the grandkids are out swimming this morning, and so I'm watching them as they enjoy themselves. I'm pretty close. I'm not that far away. I know it looks distant, but well, we walked 1.3 miles with the grandkids to get here, and so it's a chance for them to get out and get in the water a little bit. And so we're always talking about water safety and camping. My wife and I have been camping for 3 years in a tent, and so sometimes the grandkids get to come out with us, and so they're out enjoying themselves. They get a lot further than I told them, so I try to keep them in the water, but they gotta listen as well. But I enjoy. If you love camping tips, join us each week. Like and subscribe. Subscribe to the channel because this is what we like to do. We like to encourage people from urban communities to get out and enjoy your state parks, enjoy your parks. I created an initiative called Nature All Around Me, which encourages people from, concrete jungle, should I say, to get out and appreciate nature. So my grandkids, as you can see, they know how to swim, and so I really like to get them out of the tent sometime. They stayed with us last night real comfortable. Now over there, they're not having a good time with all this wind over there. I might need to go over and help them and show them how they should pin that thing down first. But we live and we learn. But yeah, they grandkids are having a good time out here. Thank you for joining me. Please subscribe to the page and so I can give tips on camping. My wife and I have been camping ongoing 3 years. We understand the camping in heat. We understand camping in snow. We understand when to stay in a tent when it's lightning and when to know how to, when to run. So yeah, so if you're looking for some camping tip, looking for a way to relax, get away from urban life sometimes. Sometimes it's just good to get a different environment, peace. Once again, this is something you're looking for, or just want to keep up what we're doing, please subscribe to the channel. I'm not really a salesperson. I want to try to sell you all, but I would really love y'all to follow the channel because this is what I want to do. I want to encourage people to get outside. That's the real whole purpose of this channel, is to encourage people who've had checkered past and let them know there's always second chances, another way to enjoy life. And I found out here in nature, and this is more public side, of course, our camping area. If you come look at some of my old videos, you'll see our camping area where Katrina and I live and continue to live in a tent. I meet so many people like, are you homeless? They said that like, no. People just love, some people just love a different lifestyle. We pay to live out here. We pay, um, you know, just like we would pay rent. Um, it's not as expensive as rent, of course, but we pay to live out here. And it's hard for me to think about leaving this. Of course, it gets hot at times. Yes, let me see that handstand. I know, I know at times it gets hard when it gets hot or really cold. You know, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. I like it. Good morning. How you doing? Who's that? I can't really see in the sun. Hello. How you doing? Well, you didn't bring in some shorts. You done? All right. We're not gonna be out here all day. Get out there and enjoy. Grandpa, enjoy the sun, but you gotta get out of here in a little bit. Hey, how y'all doing? Thank y'all for joining. It is a beautiful day. It definitely is. Uh, we're catching it before it gets into the 90s. Right now, we're probably in the higher 70s, 80s. By the time we get to the 90s, I'm gonna definitely get them out of here because we gotta walk like a quarter of a mile to the tent. And then I have a doctorate degree, so I'm not. We gotta, that's why I put in my description what type of degree I have. I'm not a medical doctor, so I definitely do not give any medical advice. The only advice I can give you is have fun. If that's considered medical, hey, I'll give you a little bit of that. But no. How my fellow parents, this is my grandkids. That's why we got to listen to the video. These are my grandkids, and I have 9 kids that are doing well. So the fail part, I can challenge that. But thank you for coming. Sometimes, I don't. Even your bad comments tend to help push the page along. But sorry, I can't let you have that one. These are my grandkids, and if you knew that, you might not have said that. But that's why I encourage people to be happy. Even with the, hey, we talked about y'all going too far. Get back this way. Um, we got to be happy sometimes. I don't understand why people do negative comments, and I hope that I pray that doesn't reflect on your inner self because to type things negatively, you have to really put some effort in that. And we really, hey, I'm here for it. I want you to stay here. So at some point, maybe the negativity will drop and you'll realize that let's let these grandkids have some fun. All right, and so yeah, no, not a medical doctor, but I do have a doctorate degree. So once you get one of those, you can use doctor in your title, and so that's why I did it just in case. Is get a job? What is that? Racism? Yeah, I don't know what some people do, but yeah, I'm happy. I am happy, and I appreciate the comments, positive or negative. I appreciate the comments because it helps. It really does help, y'all. So like and share, even those leave it to the blacks. I know, I agree. Those jokers there, I tell you. And I would really challenge to figure out where that even came from. But thank God for you, anyways. It's going to be somebody who's going to sit back and press buttons. And so, anyways, as we continue to, you're uneducated. Yep, and lazy. Yep, I sure am. And if I sat here and took the time to write down all my accomplishments, I would fall right into that trap. But I'll get back to my grandkids because we don't do that type of. Oh no, I'm not. I don't know who that is. And guess what? I woke up with my wife and my grandkids this morning, and when I go to bed tonight, guess what I'm gonna do? Go to bed, with my wife, and my grandkids will be home by then. For my grandhomes, the kids will be home, and thank God for them. And so, but this is the one thing you have to know when you get on these public spaces, that you have to be ready for even the negative comments and the people who have unhealthy lives and choose to do that thing. And I don't even hate on the person who's typing those things because I really believe at some point um, they're good in some way, and so we're all good. You never should because you have done nothing. I agree. I agree. Nothing that compares to what I deserve. So, amen. You may be a prophet and don't even know it. And so we thank you for your comments. Y'all tell Chance to get closer. Chance, Chance. The uneducated guy saying come back this way. Yeah. I'm educated enough to know that you're going too far. All right. Stop hating, you racist. Yep, I know that. Uh, come on. Racist people they don't let the grandkids go too far. Boy, I'm telling you, those racist people. But we have a great time lined up. I want y'all to join me. And thank you for the time typing. You're helping more than you know. I appreciate you. So please stay on here. Keep typing. I need the comments. All right. I love it. Blessing in disguise. No, they just ended up here. There was a guy in the Bible who ended up here, and he only had one physical parent. So if my grandkids had no parents, neither two, these cats are a miracle. Yeah, these guys are a miracle. Hey guys, you three are miracles, okay? Somebody on here just told me you guys are miracles. So wave at them and say, hey. Yeah, because they said y'all are miracles. We appreciate them. Hey, keep them coming, y'all. I need them. I make nothing online. Nope, not a dime. But comments and all this stuff has helped me grow my page. So when I make my money, I'll thank YouTube for it. There'd be no reason why to give anybody else. You know what? Why give God praise? I got you to thank you for keeping me online and watching my videos. And I hope you understand. I have high self-esteem. So if your purpose is to try to get me to be outside of myself, that's not going to happen. So, but no, but I do appreciate the comments. We still haven't got over the fact that these are my grandkids, not my kids. But, type on, type on. All right, y'all, grandkids, your grandparents here. Y'all doing okay? Y'all still having fun? Well, I can't see y'all over here. I need y'all to get over here. Because my chair for your fellow grandparent can't see y'all over here. Last thing I need is people to see y'all going through and start accusing me of letting y'all drown or something as a failed parent. Come on, a little bit further. Yep. Y'all doing good. Keep coming this way. I'll be begging. Yes. I was looking for some food stamps. Over here. Chance. Chance. Pay attention. Over here. You know, I got to get some food stamps and all of that stuff. And so I'm begging. There you go. I like it. All right. So I appreciate you. I know. We don't. It's so funny. We're having a good time on the video here. There's some people on here who is just, they're my new friends. And so we need to sing some Mr. Rogers. Some real good people. And they told me that I'm a failed parent and all kind of good stuff. I don't know. They see the grandkids and they're still talking about parents. So I told them I appreciate the comments because, you know, as a doctor, not a medical doctor, someone who's graduated with a doctorate degree, has an understanding of that means. And so, therefore, my two new friends who are giving all these comments, I appreciate them because I didn't have any comments except for my one friend who's on here every time.
If I wasn't on here talking to my sister,
Talking to what? No, we appreciate these people. We need them.
I don't appreciate nothing. You appreciate it.
Not a doctor, you're homeless. See, I just found out I was homeless. And hey, grandson, how you doing? Huh? Can you go play in the park? When one of us leaves here, we all leave here. When one of us leaves the water, we all leave the water. Because I got to be a good parent. And so, oh, don't stop now. Keep them coming, y'all. I need more. Thank you. I appreciate it. Are you live streaming? Yes, I'm live streaming. I met some new friends. I already had one good friend on here, but I met some more who's telling me how great of a parent I am.
Papa's a good parent, isn't he?
Good, you are live streaming.
Yes.
So can we go play outside?
Well, the water and sun is
Hi.
good for people. So specifically, oh, I appreciate y'all. There's
You want the towel?
yes, baby.
There you go.
That's the park right there. Where is she going? And if you're trying to go to the park, we only go in one space before it's time for us to go. Okay. And so I'm just having fun with you all. That we're here. You know, I usually like to, for those who know me, I usually go live. Some people help me on my hikes. I did 6 miles the other day. Some people help me as I do walking every day. So this is I can say the first time I've had someone on. It's two people on, but someone in general that was trying to bring down the spirit. But one thing I can say from my doctorate degree, one thing I can say, as a guy who lives in a tent, that's now I learned that I was homeless. What I can say, I enjoy dialogue. I've done so many things in my time that I refuse to let something so minor. I do say minor. When you have grandkids and when you have kids like I do, you find that you really got to come with something to bring Coy down. So. Yep, I chose to live in a tent out there. Yep.
Yes. All right. Make sure Nana can see
Let's talk about something positive that's fine in this thing. So, thank you so much. I'm done with that. I appreciate you. I apologize for that rant, that little small rant. Yeah, today's a beautiful day. Let's look back at the water. And what I found was, as a person who's also a musician, I've been combining music and this art, natural art of sound. So between the birds, between the trees. So my goal is by the beginning of next year, and I'm just saying this publicly. My goal is by the beginning of next year to come out with what I would say a roots album. When I say roots, we're talking about basic music, basic Americana music that's going to feature nice melodic sounds that aligns with nature. I can't wait for you all to hear it. I have a book coming out in July 26th. I'm gonna have a book coming out. Also in September, I'll have another book coming out, which is to focus on the Buffalo Soldiers. So if anybody know about the Buffalo Soldiers, you'll know about this history that I'm getting ready to tell. So I'm so inspired by what's getting ready to happen. You guys stay posted and you stay focused. And I'm loving it. I love life. I love my wife, my kids, my grandkids, and I'm trying to leave a legacy for them. A legacy of understanding that no matter where you started, I say this all the time, no matter where you start, that doesn't mean you have to stop there. I've I beat a lot of odds, and that's the reason why I have what I have today. That's the reason why I'm so inspired. So those who join me, I want y'all to join me every week. I'm still on the initiative, um, hiking for health for men 50 and above. As you know, I'm 54, and my goal is to continue to push forward. Um, my goal is to continue to push forward on this initiative for men, and we're never going to stop. We're never going to stop. When I become 60, when I become 64, I plan on being just as healthy. Now, we don't, to be honest with you, we don't know where our path is going to lead us. But one thing I'm not going to do, I'm just not going to lay down and let that affect me. So we're going to continue on, and I love health. As you all can see, I love positivity. I love music. Yeah, I've been a producer and songwriter for years, giving good songs. I love music, and so I can't wait for you all to check out this album that's coming out. And I want you all to be there, even those um, who are negative on here. I want y'all to enjoy my music. I want you to, prayerfully, the music is going to inspire everybody on here. You stay with me this long, and I really appreciate it. You know, you've really been here, and I am just enjoying the fact that my page is growing. It's really inspiring some people even in time. So thank you for joining. Um, we'll be here. We'll be here at the campsite. If you join me a little bit later on, you know, as usual on my page, I love to give people a tour of the park. This is, I think, state parks. If I can remember, we have 90 state parks. This is one of our medium-sized parks, and I'm gonna give you a tour. Probably starting tomorrow, we'll go by Penn Farm again. For some of you who haven't seen Penn Farm, we're gonna go by that trail, and we're gonna walk there. You know, I'm just blessed to be able to see these grandkids. They lived in Florida for a while, so for being out here in Texas, I didn't see them for a while, and their mom decided to come out here, and, I tell you, it's been a joy. It's been a blessing to see them, and I wouldn't replace this for the world. You know, I wouldn't replace this for the world. Of course, my kids are now older. My son came out here yesterday and hung out with us. And so I had three grandkids, three of my nine grandkids. I had them out here yesterday, three of them here yesterday. And to hear Papa, I'm telling you, it just does something to you. It really does something to you. And I can do no wrong. You know, Papa, I make a fire, and it'll be the best fire. Papa, I make hot dogs, it'll be the best hot dogs. Papa, I make chicken, and to them, it'll be the best chicken. And so I pray that you will get to see those, your grandkids. Yeah, I've just been blessed. I've been to 40 of our 90 state parks. I'm actually heading out to Fort Davis in a couple of days. I'll be there for 5 days. I'll leave Fort Davis and I'll come back here, be here for a day. Then I'll be going to Abilene State Park. And then once I leave Abilene State Park, I'll be heading back down to, I think, South Atlanta State Park. And I'll be there for a couple of days. And so, yeah, you can't beat this for a person who've had it all, who's lost it all, who's gotten it all back. This life is so great, and I'm inspiring people all over. I see. So thank you for joining me. For those who want to come out and see, if you're in the Dallas Fort Worth area, you want to come out and we can go on a hike together. We can do that. 50 and above. I wouldn't say a challenge. It's a 50 and above inspiration. I really want to help men like myself who's been here and looking to stay here. And if they're here, they're going to be healthy. I figure if I'm going to be here, I might as well be here and be healthy. And so it's good. All right. Yes, love you guys. Love, who's that? Tactical stop. Love you. Who else is this? Whoever. I love you. I really appreciate y'all. I'm praying for you. I'm get ready to play with the grandkids before I head back to the tent where we're staying. Hey man, I appreciate you. Whoever tactical is, you know, hopefully you be on next week. No, I'll probably be back on tonight. Let y'all see a campfire. I'll eat a campfire this morning for breakfast. Hopefully you all come on. I'm gonna show you all how to do a campfire, and prayerfully we can see the stars tonight. It's been real cloudy. If you can look up the clouds, I don't know. We might have a night. We're still close to the city of Dallas, and so those light pollution kind of messes up with the stars at times. But prayerfully we can see some type of stars tonight, and we'll go from there. Oh, I love it. You gotta really, yes. This has changed a lot for me. Like I say, former military, former law enforcement, former, you know, I've had some challenges in my life and stuff, and I can tell you what nature has done for me. And to bring these kids out of nature, to get a annual membership to the zoo. I've purchased an annual membership and taking those kids out there, and they can go out there and take their time. Sometimes, so many times we go out there for a day and we missed a lot of the rides and we can't see a lot of the things. And so what I did was, it cost me a nice little penny, but it was worth it to be able to take them out there as many times as they want, and they can understand what nature is. Like I said, I created an initiative for youth in urban areas that's called Nature All Around Me. And some things that we take for granted when it comes out to nature. It was a director that I work up under at the state parks. They said that they took kids, when she worked at the zoo, some kids from the inner city came to the zoo, and that she was showing them the elephant exhibition or the expo or that area for the elephants. A squirrel came up and walked up, and they were so amazed with the squirrel and not realizing that's something in their community all the time. That changed me to really know that our kids are missing out on a lot of things. And so for me, it's about trying to introduce our youth to the nature that's all around them. And not only my grandkids, I do that for other people, kids, no matter where they come, no matter their background. I want them to understand the importance of nature, right? So I'm gonna go up here. The grandkids are playing on a playground. It's not much of a playground, but these kids will have fun doing anything, playing in the sand, going to slide. So we're gonna be out. I really appreciate you. I really appreciate you. We're 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 helping. We're helping, and that's where I believe we've been blessed to do. So whether it's 2 or 3, whether it's 5 or 6, we're going to keep going. All right. So many blessings to you. And see you all soon. I'm here, like I say, keep up with us, and as we hike and get healthier, hiking for health. Love you all. See you later.